We ended the previous video telling that we would make this base or bare, not so bare, right? XFCE, just that, XFCE, ArcoLinux, and change it to an ArcoLinux. Is this the very first time I do this? Of course not, right? Super F, Super D, and go for Brave. We go to ArcoLinux D. Wow, that's the one. There are so many videos already in phase 7. This is pure Arch. ArcoLinux, Archway. Let's type everything out, which I don't really like anymore because we have an Arch install, right? That's a script that just sets some variables and you're up and running in less than 10 minutes. So here is all-in-one and Arch install, both of these guys, even Spices, right? All of those things are basically telling, let's start with Arch, all-in-one Arch Linux installation. Some choices we make, we install FlexiDWM, one of my own creations, and so on, right? You can do anything. You can just do anything, and it's all commented like years ago already. And have a look at all the possibilities. All in one, the Arch install, a playlist of 44 videos, right? 44 videos all about creating, well, changing Arch into something you like. And it's basically a choice and a workflow. And then you're up and running in no time. So let's do that. Just another video, right? This is Arch. So there is no, let's do this. Sudo pacman -syyy. That's the thing you do. You have two repos, core, extra. So there is no lib. So that could be an idea. Say, okay, definitely want to have lib. Why would you like to have lib? Because there are packages in there you like. It's a library. Well, lib is a repo, but it's where you can get stuff that otherwise you can't install. So there is the multilib. That's the correct term. The testing, stay out of it, right? Unless you know what you're doing. And the rest, voila. So if I do this again, I've activated an extra one, multilib. Okay, that's a choice. Basically, I could go here and go for pacman or something, pacman manager. And then you go to categories, no bad idea, to repositories, to multilib. This is inside multilib. You see it's also for the lib32 guys. Here is wine in there. But a lot of lib32, so 32 bits, are in here. If you need it, that's where it is. There's a lot of lib32, right? Plus wine, plus Steam. Okay, voila. So now you know. And let's go back. Do I want to have ArcoLinux stuff? Yes, that was the goal, right? To have an ArcoLinux system. Now, one of the things is yay, right? Paru, both are AOR helpers, both are not present. So, well, maybe let's first do something about the settings. I don't mind display being so small, but right, just set it the way it should be for your resolution, voila, so that this can become a little bit bigger. So maybe I'd like to go to the internet, right? Oops. -s Firefox, that's always a good idea. Can I go to the internet? So this is actually a good way of learning that Firefox is not one application. Firefox is 46 applications, right? This guy depends on all the other guys. Without all the help of the other guys, Firefox can't really function. That's basically a dependency. So we got ourselves Firefox. Okay. On ArcoLinux.info we have information and apps. The ArcoLinux Spices application. Install our ArcoLinux packages on any ArcoLinux based distro. Download it here. Okay, download. How do we install this? Sudo pacman. That's the package manager minus U, because you are going to install it. That's why we have to type U, right? That's how you can remember it. There you go. It's installed. Everything can be closed. Let's minimize, or let's close it. Okay. And we have here, somewhere in here is an application, and I'll never go this way, right? I always go to the spices, ArcoLinux spices. So you run the application. We used to have many buttons, and it was too complex for people. We have just one button. Install the ArcoLinux repos, the keys, the mirrors, everything. A repository, an pacman, right? Needs. Where is it? Who signed it? And it needs lines in the pacman.conf. So the ArcoLinux repos go in the pacman.conf. Keys go somewhere hidden on the system, and the mirrors also go to etc pacman.d. So a list. Where is it? Okay. So if you have done that, and it says done, update now, it's basically update. We type update, right? But it's still not an ArcoLinux. It's still an arch. So sudo pacman -sy, for example. And there you go. We have access to the ArcoLinux repos. That means 1,000+ packages can now be installed. Okay, that's cool. That means that sudo pacman -s, this is XFCE, Arco net. Oh yeah, bash completion, right? I hate it when it's not there. Bash completion. What does this do? That's the tab. You need to log out, log in, so it works again. So bash completion. What's he doing? Yep. Sluggish. Aha. He knows the resolution. That's a good thing, right? So sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux top 320 packages. Okay, those are the names, well, the packages with the name ArcoLinux. All those can be installed. So that's a lot. I'm gonna handpick a bit, right? Sudo pacman -s ArcoNet. It's actually a new package name. Well, I'm gonna take everything, right? Actually, I want to learn, is it actually possible to do this? But I don't think so, but let's try. Nope. So I have to type. And one more. No, that's it. Because Nemesis is where we develop. So Nemesis and XFCE, so these two guys, right, that one and that one are basically the same thing. It's a development name. So it will conflict. It will say either this one or that one because it's basically the same. So that's that. We have that installed. Now Scale is something that we have. It copy pastes everything over. Scale is not present, right? Because that's basically in the sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux root. That's bash. That's in the code. Well, no, it's not in the code, Scale. Don't think so. It's basically in the system root. System config, I mean. So there is a configuration, general applications that we use. And that's now there. Let's see if Scale, yep, we can copy paste. Now it's there. And now we can log out and see what changes already. I know maybe this is going fast, but experiment, right? Just go ahead, it's VirtualBox, who cares? So we've got this. What should have happened? Nothing really, should it? Well, update should work. Voila. RIP doesn't work because xpack doesn't install. It's not installed, so xpack. It's actually a package that not on every distro, I've learned. So this is RIP. That's what we've done. We've installed all of this. So we should have wallpapers if we want to have a change in wallpapers. But let's get also, yeah, sure. Let's have a look at the wallpapers. Maybe we can find the wallpapers. Where are the wallpapers? Easier probably like this. So these are all wallpapers. All from XFCE, I think. Yep, all from XFCE. What if we do this? Nothing happens. Then we do other. Backgrounds, Arco. Open. And today the wallpaper is this. That's the default wallpaper today. Appearance, don't have really no icons yet to make it feel like it is. So sudo pacman -s. We have the surfing icons these days as default, but we can choose anything, right? Surfing icons git. That's one thing. We do like the arc theme. Sudo pacman -s arc gtk art theme. Yep. And we do like the fonts. Noto something. Noto fonts. And then you can go for the design. Settings manager, appearance. Oh, we forgot the bipata cursor. Fonts, Noto sans regular. I need to scroll. Gonna take a little bit bigger so I can read it. Yeah. Voila. That's what we've changed already. We don't have this panel at the bottom. Here is a panel. So remove panel. Boom. Oops, that's not the panel. Panel remove. Can we remove the panel? Minus remove. Close. So that's gone. We got this. And you can go on, right, changing things like these icons. We don't like those icons, so they're here. Don't want these things to pollute my look here. Voila. We also have another panel up there, another item up there, which is the whisker something, whisker menu. Voila, there he is. Add. Now it's down here. Bad place, right? Bad place, bad place. So move, whoops, to this one. This one can go then. We've got the whiskers, nicer. But properties, appearance, yeah, take an icon. Any of the icons will do, right? Just choose something. But Arco, voila. We have this icon, title applications, icon and title, and you change it to ArcoLinux, or maybe ArcoLinux. Still readable, I think. Just for fun, right? If we go over this, nothing happens. So the hovering, I do like when it hovers over it. Is that behavior? General maybe. Background opacity, maybe a little bit fun to look through it. Size and icons is okay. Where is the hover thing? Switch categories by hovering. That means it goes, I don't have to click, I just can hover and have a look at all the applications. Otherwise you have to click all the time. And we do click already enough in live. So there we are. We have this look. Ctrl-T. Doesn't get what Ctrl-T is. Normally I would say it's Alacrity, but did not install it. Not yet. So here's the terminal. But we get the same thing like this. Those things don't work. Aha, Ctrl-T works. Sudo pacman -s if we want to have Alacrity. And we also want to have the settings of Alacrity. Now we should install it. Let's keep going, right? If we want to have yay, if we want to have paru, always take the git one. Git means the last code from the internet, so I can catch the first mistakes maybe and then not put it on the repo, so you don't have any issues. So paru is now there, right? But we forgot something. Sudo pacman -s. We have our own settings for paru, and we have our own settings for yay. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I think this is okay, right? So the default from yay is okay, but the default from paru wasn't. So I have to make another script there, another package. You know I love variety. Variety just fetches my stuff from the internet, wallpapers. And in order for everything to work on 30 desktops, we have sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux variety git scripts changed for us. You see it's already there, owned by ArcoNet variety gif config. Okay, so that's my mistake. So this is the old name, the old name from ArcoLinux, right? And this is what we have is the ArcoNet at this point in time. So that's cool. I have yay of paru, which means I have up all. And I'm thinking I have already my logo. So by default, it thinks, right, it's on ArcoLinux. I know, this was Arch only 5 minutes ago. It's just a change in the logo, that's it. So this is, where are you? Memory terminal, XFCE 4 terminal. So design wise, we can do a lot of things. If you don't like this, and I don't like this, there is stuff you can do. Now I think it's gonna be called XFCE 4 something. Themes, here is terminal base 16 color themes. So yeah, you can change the color if you like, but wanted to go to Alacrity anyway, so Ctrl-T. And did I install it already? Let's see. Alacrity. Yeah, it's there, and this is the look of Alacrity. Now at this point in time it's not transparent, but that might be also the reason. The VirtualBox might be the reason there. So by default it's 80% or something, or 85%, so it is a little bit transparent, which I prefer, but not everybody prefers transparent terminals. So all the rest, guys, it's figure it out, right? What do you really like? What do you want to achieve? Me, I'll do a make directory called data. I'll go inside data and I'll say git. Does it work? Yeah, I have git installed. https in github.com, because at some point in time this becomes tedious, right? So again, I have to type everything in again. Then you make scripts, and from these scripts you run this is basically the start script. So I'll start with 0 and then tab, and it will say remove first this. It starts basically first, I think, with remove things I don't want, things I don't need, and goes on, right? Goes on with Bluetooth or anything else. It is going to go inside personal folder. It's going to get my personal things, my settings, and once you automate things like that, it's so much makes sense to do a clean install again and run a script and done, right? Half an hour later, you've got your system again up and running. The thing you need to do is log in all the browsers and all the mails and InSync and Google Drive and GitHub or whatever, right? That's boring, but yeah, at least you have a new system that's clean and you start again from scratch. Do you want ChatWM? Of course you want ChatWM. A great way of learning about tiling window managers. And off it goes, right? I just sit back, looking at the hour, right? Take breakfast, come back, and I have a system the way I like it. And yes, it will install all the things I like. You change and edit these files and decide what you like. You see, Melt, Sublime Text is already there. So the things that I really like are already installed. ArcoLinux Kernel Manager, ArcoLinux Spices, that can be removed actually, because once the keys, the mirrors, and pacman.conf is in order, you don't need the spices anymore. It's all set now. Right? All the rest still very much the same. Alacrity there. And slowly but steadily it will grasp, get, download, install everything I like. Alright, so yes, you can change ArcoLinux into an ArcoLinux, and there's so many more packages you can have a go at. So sudo pacman -s ArcoNet, guys, we've done that. Yep, we've made our decisions there. And ArcoLinux is other decisions, because maybe you're interested in PSPWM, or maybe you want to have the i3 configuration, and so on, right? So you just you just go ahead and see more anything. Head-up is here, HBlock, and meta packages. Meta packages are basically things that are installed together, a bunch of stuff. Meta is a group package, kind of group thing. So Meta Fun is there. Actually, I haven't done a lot of advertising, but Meta Fun is actually super interesting. Let's have a look just on the internet, see if I can find it. ArcoLinux Meta Fun. No, blah blah blah, no fun. Is it this one? Yep, that's the one. So let's make this bigger again. The installation, change the display. So a lot of things. So all in this fun thing is all of this, right? It's all of this, and here's some images. ASCII Aquarium, Bashtop, C Matrix, cool retro term. That's how I used to look at the computer system. Clone PC, I think of, did we call it clone PCs 30 years ago, right? That's the thing we had. Beautiful. Cow Fortune, Figlet is here, lots of things. So have a look at it. The locomotive, if you have still children, that would be nice to have launch as well. Look what I have in my computer, right? Bash pipes, etc. So it's a long list. Here we are. It's a long list of all kind of fun stuff that you can do, install, have, test. So Polybar, OpenBox, Nimdo. There's a lot of things that can be tested. can be used. Now these days I'm all for fish, and fish is a shell, so neofetch. This is bash, shell, bash. So fish is also a possibility. So I think it's gonna change the shell script as well. Not sure if it's gonna do that out of my head, but here is chat.wm, by the way. He's going to install it. I just wanted to end the video by saying one more thing. What we have here, the ArcoLinux Nemesis scripts, is this thing grew out of the idea I want to have, well, very long time ago. I want to have scripts that will change my mint cinnamon. That's the earliest thing I've done, right? In mint cinnamon, I wanted to have a way to set my icons, set my, let's restart, set my icons, set my theme and all that. Settings, changing, right? After a clean install, I wanted to have a look, a design. And later on, we adapted those scripts for ArcoLinux, probably first for Antergos and other things, but okay, right? In between there somewhere. Voila, that's a new look. I like it, right? Black thing, I like it. It greets me perfectly. And then we go up. Yeah, you have to set again the settings. So look at that. I've changed the icons to the Sardi icons. InSync is installed, Dropbox is installed. This is for the real metal machine. And so Discord will be installed. All of it will be there. All the things I want, I need is there. What was I saying? That it was developed first for ArcoLinux, anything ArcoLinux, anything ArcoLinux, anything Endeavour OS, Big Linux, anything ArcoLinux based. But these days, yeah, it's actually nice. Eh? Ah, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make it bigger. That's it. Design wise, I like it, no problemo. I just wanted to end the video with this. In here is, you know, not with that. Let's open it with Sublime Text. I've adapted the script so that I can run it on FreeBSD, GhostBSD, Debian, Peppermint, Pop, OS, LMDE, Linux Mint, Alma Linux, Anduin OS, Ubuntu, Void, Nobara, Fedora, Solos, and probably in the future more, right? Taking control of any system. This video was, let's create from an ArcoLinux an ArcoLinux. But being in control in any of those guys I just mentioned is fun, right? So I invite you to study these scripts, see what I do, and change it so that you get as an end result something that you can like. The Bibata cursor is now installed, you see? That one was missing. Have fun learning about Linux. Cheers.